All of my money is tied up in wealth, but not the kind the world counts. It's tied up in wisdom. Because wealth without wisdom is like a mansion built on sand. It looks impressive for a moment, but one storm can wash it all away. And true wealth isn't the car in your driveway, the digits in your bank account, or the size of your house. Trust me, true wealth is the discipline, patience, and godly stewardship that built it. You see, there's a deep and lasting wisdom in building strong financial habits, the kind that teaches you not to live just for today, but to plan for tomorrow. Not to chase every shiny thing, but to build something that lasts. And you see, God is not against prosperity. What he is against is foolishness. And wisdom is what separates the two. You see, one day, Jesus even told the story about a wealthy man who was preparing for a journey. Before he left, he entrusted his servants with bags of gold, each according to their ability. To one, he gave 5 talents, to another, 2, and to the last one, 1. When the master returned, the first 2 servants had doubled what they were given. They were commended. Well done, good and faithful servant. You have been faithful with little. I will put you in charge of much. But the last servant, he came trembling. He had buried his gold in the ground out of fear. He said, Master, I knew you were a hard man, so I hid your money. The master replied, You wicked and lazy servant. And the message here wasn't about the gold. It was about trust, about faithfulness, about using what you have been given, not hiding it out of fear or laziness. You see, Jesus was teaching us that everything God gives us, our time, our skills, the opportunities, and yes, even money, it's meant to be invested in a way that multiplies good. We are caretakers of his resources, not the owners of them. And when we handle money with godly wisdom, budget with discipline, give with a generous heart, and save with foresight, we aren't just building financial security, we're building spiritual maturity. You see, Jesus also warned about another man, one who had such a great harvest that he decided to tear down his barns and build bigger ones to store it all. He said to himself, I will take it easy, eat, drink, and be merry. But God said, You fool, this very night your soul will be required of you. Then who will enjoy all that you have prepared? Now, that story hits deep, and it's one I think about quite often, because sometimes in our chase for wealth, we forget what wealth is for. You can build bigger barns, but if your heart is empty, you have nothing. You can fill your accounts, but if you forget your purpose, you're spiritually bankrupt. Wisdom teaches balance. It tells you when to spend, when to save, and when to give. It reminds you that every resource is a tool, not a trophy. Money can buy comfort, but it can't buy contentment. It can purchase luxuries, but it can't purchase peace. It can open doors, but it can't open hearts. So, when you build your financial habits, I want you to remember, you're not just creating wealth. You're creating discipline. You're not just saving money. You're saving yourself from the traps of greed, envy, and waste. Every dollar you manage with integrity is a declaration that says, God, I trust you more than I trust this money. That's when heaven looks down and says, well done. So, friends, if your wealth is tied up in wisdom, then your foundation is unshakable. When markets crash, your peace will not. When plans fall apart, your faith will stand strong. Because your investments are eternal, built in the treasury of heaven where moth and rust do not destroy. So, remember this. God doesn't bless wastefulness. He blesses wisdom. He honors those who handle little things well because those same hands can be trusted with greater things. So, don't just build wealth. Build wisdom. Don't just count your money. Count your blessings. And never forget, the richest people on earth, well, those people are the ones whose hearts are managed by God. It's true. God bless you.